Oh, okay. Sorry, I was facing the wrong way. My bad.
You are adorable.
Okay, so where were we? Okay, you weren't anywhere. Anyway, I love this book. Don't sweat the small stuff. And all I'm going to do today is I just basically flip to a page and I'm going to talk about it. And I need glasses.
Story time.
Story time. It's chapter 38 in your book,
What's your
page
smoking
99.
jacket? You forgot your smoking jacket.
That. Oh, well, I don't. Well, you don't have any fire extinguishers in here. I can't have a smoking jacket.
Yeah, you should be smoking
You
hard.
smoke it. So this one is tell 3 people today how much you love them. Now we're getting really deep. Author Stephen Levine, or Levine, depending on whether you're American or French, asks the question, if you had an hour to live and could only make one phone call, who would you call and what would you say and why are you waiting? What a powerful message. What do you say? If you had an hour to live and could make only one phone call, who would you call? What would you say? And why are you waiting? Okay, maybe. We know what we're waiting for. We do. I didn't. Perhaps we want to believe we will live forever. Or that someday we will get around to telling the people we love how much we love them. Whatever the reasons, most of us simply wait too long, which is very true. As fate would have it, I'm writing this strategy on my grandmother's birthday. Not my grandmother's birthday, his grandmother's birthday. Richard Carlson's birthday, mother, grandmother, relative type person. I'm writing this strategy on my grandmother's birthday. Later today, my father and I are driving out to visit her gravesite. She died about 2 years ago. Before she passed away, it became obvious how important it was to her to let her family know how much she had loved all of us. Loved us all. It was a good reminder that there is no good reason to wait. Now is the time to let people know how much you care. Ideally, you can tell someone in person or over the phone. I wonder how many people you have been on the receiving end of a phone call when the caller says, I just called to tell you how much I love you.
I just called to say I love you.
Okay, so the musical interlude. You may be surprised that almost nothing in the world seems so much to a person. How would you like to receive the same message? Well, how would you? If you're too shy to make such a phone call, write a heartfelt letter instead. Either way, you may find that as you get used to it, letting people know how much you love them will become a regular part of your life. It probably won't shock you to know that if it does, you'll probably begin receiving more love as a result. Very deep. It's so true, though. We always think that we're going to, I know kids. When I was a teenager, I thought I was going to live forever. I really did. And I even thought the world owed me a living. How naive I was back then. Last century. But, so tell everyone, and you don't have to be just 3 people in your life. It could be everybody you know. I know it's going to feel kind of strange for you to call up a man friend of yours, a guy, and tell him you love him because he's going to think, oh, we're going to start going out and pick out curtain patterns or something. It's not that kind of love. I have friends that I tell them I love them all the time because it's not a sexual thing. That's got nothing to do with it. It's that you're glad that they are in your life and you're so fortunate to be in theirs and they're fortunate to be in yours and back and forth, whatever.
Honey,
I love you.
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you more.
I love you more. I
love you
to the moon and back again. Around the sun and to the stars and all that. But we tell each other we love each other before we go to bed at night, before we close our eyes, and in the morning we wake up. And all during the day. And my son, 23-year-old son, when he calls his dad, he says, the last thing he says on the phone is, Dad, I love you. Bye.
And he loves his new mommy.
So, go forth and multiply with your love. No, that's not right.
That didn't sound right. Just
okay.
Don't ever
So listen,
be afraid to say I love you.
Yeah, don't be afraid to say you love somebody that's in your family or your friends because you're not going to live forever. a mentor of mine said, when you leave Schoolhouse Earth, meaning you're not getting off this planet alive, unless, of course, you're kidnapped by aliens, and then you can go where the hell you want. Now I gotta say,
Shiny penny.
Shiny Penny time.
Your mentor said.
We have, I already, didn't I, Pat? Oh,
You didn't
maybe I need to
finish the
rewind that.
sentence.
No, I did, didn't I? Oh,
No.
forget it. When you leave Schoolhouse Earth, all that you can take with you is what you gave away. Ooh, deep, I know. But it's so true. So, if you want more pearls of wisdom and you want to join us on our quest, then you must go over to our blog and join us and get on our list. Because if you're not on our list, we can't talk to you.
And we can't tell you we love you.
And we can't tell you we love you. Unless we just did. So isn't this great? I mean, who wouldn't want to have more of this stuff? Every once in a while, you might learn something really cool. I did, didn't you? So, Steve and Stasha from steveandstasha.com.
Have fun.
Have fun, make friends,
Get
and
wealthy.
get wealthy. And we love you. Bye-bye.